Howdy, this is Lee with 82 Gaming 12 here on YouTube. Sons of Liberty 75, and this will be video 35. Wow, 35 of my playthrough of Eylau 1807 Battles of Napoleon Volume 1 by Sound of Drums. This is a game designed by Uwe Walentin, and the map was created by the skillful Marc and Marshall. Want to know more about Sound of Drums? Then I suggest you go to soundofdrumsgames.com. Check them out. This is a game company based in Switzerland. It's a smaller gaming company that's on the rise. And I'm excited to see what volume 2 of this series will be. And we'll be doubly excited to get it to the table. And then the other pitch will be for Chessex, who've made some dice especially for this game. And here's the French dice. It's got the eagle there, and it says Eylau 1807. And then here is the Russian die, and the Prussians just use these dice as well. So you can check them out at chessex.com. See what they've got. They've got dice, some tabletop aids and other things, and also a few games. So go check them out. All right, let's get started here in this video. We are in the 4 o'clock turn. We've got snow, and snow affects line of sight. It reduces it to 4. It also affects fire combat. It reduces the die roll by 1. And it does affect command points and overall activation cubes. So we just finished the second simultaneous fire phase, and we've got 5 activations for each army. The Russians have 45 army fatigue cubes, and the French have 51. And that means that we also have 5 cubes of each in the cup. So let's draw one out and get going. We can talk about who needs to do what as we go here. And it is a French activation. And Napoleon decides he wants to have LaSalle to come on in. I don't think LaSalle's going to be in danger of any kind of threat. So let's get in a position here. So these blocks represent, actually I think I can move them forward 1, because with strategic move, you can't move closer than 5. Let's see. Let me just get to the, okay. Okay, they can move 1.5 their movement potential. No unit may move closer than 5 hexes to enemy units during a strategic movement. No unit may move closer than 5 hexes. Of course, they can't be involved in simultaneous fire, but and when they're a reinforcement, they do have to come in under strategic movement order. So, let me get my... Okay, so for counting, so if the block is the unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So are we counting? No unit may move closer. No unit may move closer than 5 hexes. So to me that would mean they can't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they would have to, in my view, they got to stay outside of these blocks. Now, maybe I should be counting from the unit itself, but either way, you know, that's where I'm doing. I'm keeping them that far away. So the saw, he is famous for the saying that any, I don't know if he actually said like cavalry, or if he said hussar, or what type of cavalry, but he said any cavalry of light cavalry, I guess, I have to look that up, that isn't dead by 30 is gold bricking. And of course, he had a very famous career, but was killed, I believe it was at Wagram, 1800. Let's see, I think that was 1809. Wagram, 1809. So he kind of lived up to his own idea of how long a light cavalry officer or light cavalry cavalryman should live. So we're going to come in here, and I've got lancers, I've got hussars, dragoons. So the hussars have the highest movement rating. Dragoons have the lowest, so I'm going to have them come in first. And the hussars will come in the rear. So alright, so we go, and they can move 1.5 times. So he's got a movement of 7. So half is 3.5, but I have to drop the fraction. So 10 actually hexes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Which means this other unit, this another dragoon, I can bring him right behind. Okay. And then I've got the lancers. Okay. Come in there, and so that's 1, 2, 3. And these guys actually have a range of let's see, 13. Yeah, 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Just kind of protect the flank there. Should have brought this other one in. So he can move 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then the last Asir, I'm going to bring him right there. So LaSalle is in. And just to get a better look at what he's got. There we are. So I've got a book here about LaSalle, but it really doesn't give that much about the Eylau. He was at Eylau, I guess on the first day, and then with his light cavalry, and then Napoleon sent him off to help Ney try to keep Lestock bottled up, and I guess they were not successful with that. So see if I can find that quote real fast here. Is a very colorful character, got into trouble quite often. And let's see, I guess so it says he was promoted to colonel at 23 years old, a general at 30, and then killed in battle at the age of 34. Apparently, he lost his saber in the midst of the fray of battle, jumped to the ground, picked it up, and rushed upon his horse without ceasing to fight. So, he was at Rivoli and the pyramids, Mondovi, so many other places. He was even over in the Peninsula campaign for a little bit. But, of course, I've got pictures. There's a statue of him. There are lots of pictures. Drawings, I guess. But I was looking for that quote. But I'll have to find it later. So, that takes care of that activation. And that kind of solves my issue that I had with bringing him in. But the thing is, see, now he's kind of safe. I guess it's kind of gamey, but he's safe because Markov, if he activates again, his units only have a movement of 4 because their third activation, they're restricted to by -2 to their movement. So now, of course, the stock can turn around to attack. Okay, and he may do that, but you know, they can still countercharge. We just have to wait to see what happens. All right, so we've got the next cube, and it's French again. So this will be the second French activation in a row. And so I think I talked about wanting either I've got Davout's third corps, which would be Goudin, doing something with him. He's got attack orders still. He hasn't done anything. And then the other thing was using Joseph's fourth Corps cavalry for a second time, where we can take advantage of some of these infantry units. So let me back up here a little bit. So that gets everybody in. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to activate Joseph here. He's got a few cavalry units. These two here that haven't charged yet. This unit hadn't charged. This unit hadn't charged. So and those are Cossacks. I don't know that we really have to worry about them. Let's see here. The guy only has a strength of 2. This guy's got 6. So, but with their second activation, there's -2 to the movement. So he can get there. All right, so this chasseurs Avel are going to go, they're going to turn, and then they're going to go, use my other hand, and it didn't cost anything for them to turn. So 1, 2, and then of course going down, what do I do with my, there it is. Okay, going down slope is +1. Well, hex slope is just 1. I guess it's down, up and down. So, up or down. All right. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this guy has to decide if he's going to countercharge or not. And if he doesn't, then this other unit can join in. So well, I guess he can't countercharge because he's not able to countercharge. So, because this unit's already there. But of course that unit's tired, so maybe you could say, well, I guess he could countercharge because this guy here is tired. He's not fresh. But he's going to have a short charge. But then he would only be facing one of them. So he's going to countercharge. We're going to have a countercharge here. He's decided he's not going to wait for I'm going to get this thing set just right. There we go. All right, so we're going to have a countercharge, and that occurs immediately. So now the French will be the defending units, and they have to roll. So, all right, so we've got 8 against 6, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So we've got 8 against 6. That's going to just be 1 to 1. Okay, nobody's elite or green. The defender is French. They have attack orders. We don't have heavy cavalry against light cavalry. The only thing we're going to have is the cavalry is charging at short distance. So that's going to be a +2. So, all right, I rolled a 5. Which is a +2 is a 7, which means they just hold. But they do become tired, and so does the Russian unit. So basically there's a standoff there. Okay. But I need to mark that unit can't do anything now. And the other thing is, let's see, it was this one. The other thing is, I forgot to mark over here that this guy here is out of command over there. So, I'm moving some units here. That's the bad thing about my tripod is it fits on the map here, and so kind of gets in the way of stuff. So let's pull back. All right. Any other movement or anything I want to do? I'm thinking about this guy here. Yeah, this guy still has his charge. So oh man, I'm just jumbling people up here. Hmm. I think I just stay where I'm at. So the only one I really want to do any kind of charge with is going to be this guy here. It's going to charge this stack here. So, okay, so they are going to, they're at that, on that heel though, but they get defensive fire. They've got a strength of 2, defensive fire +1, and they're firing against cavalry. Snow -1, so it's just straight up. They got to get a 12, or I guess 11. They got a 4, so they missed. So we can go straight to the charge. Okay, and that's just a sand meal heel. Now let's see if he can. Let me check back here about the slope. He might not be able to charge that. No, I guess he can. It doesn't say he can't. Okay. So, all right. So we've got 6 there, and the charging unit has 6. No, 5. So it's 5 to 6. Rounds up to 1 to 1. They are Russian, so +1 there. 2 Shkov. 5. They have attack orders. So they got a +1, and then we go to cavalry against infantry not in a square formation -4, so now it's -3. And charging uphill is +2, so we're at -1. 7 becomes 6, so they've got to take 2 losses. Because they were charged. Alright. And then of course he's got to retreat 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Retreat back to there. And cavalry unit goes up on top of the hill, and they've got control of. Oh, wait a minute. He's fatigued. Oh, that changes everything. Okay. Cavalry's fatigued. So that's +2. So we're actually at a +1. So that becomes an 8. So bring him on back. Wow. No losses. So it goes back to having 2. He holds his ground. Wow. It holds. Okay. Next. Oh, it's the third French activation in a row. So, what has Legrand done? He's only pull this back so we can take a look. Legrand. He's got, I think he's got, that's 2 there. This is 2. This guy here is 7 left. 5. 2 left. Okay. 3, 4. What's this guy got left? 1 and 3. Okay, this guy back here. He's got 5. He's out of range. We'll see if this guy has. Okay. Well, I guess I'll do something with Houdin over there. Let's move over here. Okay. Let's move these out of the way. All right, so we're looking for third corps. Third division. Yeah, third division of third corps, which is Houdin here. Okay. This is second. That's third. That's third. That's third. That's third. That's third. That's second here. Of course, this guy's second. 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 That's first. Use some of these. Of course, Friant, where he's at. That's second. And then this guy out here, that's second. So I could have one more. I have one more. Sure I do over here. No. I can use this one. Okay. So all the ones that have blocks on, and maybe this one here too. Let's see what this is. Yeah, that's second. So we got to put another block. Where the voodoo's at? All right. So basically, we've got this one, these here, 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 and here. So. This guy's hit pretty hard. This guy. And the thing is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only going to be a couple of them that are going to be. So he's out of order. He's out of order. He's out of order. This one's out of order. So he's only got the one he's with And then this one and this one and these artillery units that are in order. The rest of them, if they move, they've got to move toward him. Now, I can put them in square, but, you know, if I do that, well, I might have to do that just to keep from, like this unit here, he's only got one left. He can't go to square, so he needs to come back toward Gudin. So, yeah, I'm going to turn him around. He's pretty useless. So, turn him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn back around. Okay. So he's moved. This one here, same thing. They should have stacked together. And that's what they're doing. He's going to come back here and stack with him. This guy here is going to turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is out of command, but he can move toward command. 1, 2. So now he's in command. All right. This guy back here will move. Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is their first activation. 5, 6. This one here. He's going to turn. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he goes to there. These guns are going to stay where they're at. Alright, so that's all he's going to do. Although he's got attack orders, he's not doing any attacking. He just needs to maneuver. So the French, they've got a lot of weaknesses over here in Davout's corps. Alright, so the next activation cube has to be green. Okay, that's what I drew. So we got a green cube drawn, and so we've got the right wing cavalry has attack orders. They haven't done anything.
Give me that thing and I'll write a check for it.
What thing?
That bill you got.
It's up there. Let's see. So we've got the Prussians and the right wing. Okay, so over here we've got the Prussians and the right wing cavalry under Korff. Okay. Neither one of those have activated. So I also want to do something with Golitsyn. He's got only one activation. So with the weakness over here, we want to do that. But over here, we got to think about doing something about our rear. Even though gaming wise, we don't have to worry about anything immediately. But I've got all of those guys tied up. So I think I need to move some of these infantry guys and set up into squares. So we're going to actually activate the Prussians, which means I can attack. Let's see, I activated the 3rd division. Okay. All right, so that which means I can attack. I can still attack with some of these guys. But yeah, these infantry guys, I'm going to move them back here and put them into well, I could put them in line. But I could also put them in squares and use the marsh. So basically make them go through the marsh and not allow them to come here into the rear. So, for example, this line infantry unit here can turn around and come back. So we've got 1, 2, 3, okay, and then 4 go to square, okay, and this one here turn 1, 2, 3, 4 go to square. One of these guys, so do the bottom guy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 go to square. Okay. And of course I could turn and put another one back there. Let's go with this one. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see the marsh. So plus 1. I guess this really like costs 2 to go in there, so you'll just have to like that. Okay, so this guy's okay, he's not in marsh. Let's turn a little bit. Okay. So he's going to charge. Right here. Now this guy has already got this guy in one of his front hexes, so I'm not allowing him to do a counter charge because this unit hasn't. He's not tired. So he's charging. He's charging. Of course, this unit could attempt to go to square when I'm right there fixing to move him. And he's got to decide whether he wants to attempt or not. He's got a strength of 3. If he doesn't go to charge, if he doesn't go to square, he's gonna lose 2 and have to retreat. I don't think he's gonna be able to hold. He's not gonna be able to hold that. He's not gonna be able to stop that cavalry from pouncing on him. But to stand. -2, cavalry's 2 hexes away. Now, the only benefit he has is the cavalry's going up this hill. Has to attack up the hill. And that's a +2. But he's got a -4 for not being in square. So that still becomes a -2. So he's going to try to do his square roll. So we're talking about this infantry unit, these chasseurs. Square roll. -2. And the unit is elite, so they get a +2. So it's just straight up a roll. And got an 8. That's what they needed. 8 or more, so they get to go to square. So this unit still's going to go here. But of course, that's where they're attacked. They're going to charge. And then this guy, we got to tie him up with somebody. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I can't do that. What am I doing? These guys are... I can't do that. Those are not the Prussians. Shoot. So, can't do that. So we're going to charge here to here. Actually, that should be an orange, the way I do it. This one's charging here, so that'll be that one to here. Okay, this one's charging here. With this one and with these lancers. Okay, and then what we got here? Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 4, can't read breaks that guy. So he's going to have to go there. All right. So let's take care of our charges. All right, we don't have any defensive fire, so it's just all straight charges. So, all right, here we've got 5 against 9. That's going to be 1 to 2. That's plus 2. He's elite. He's got 2 stripes versus the Grenadiers. So that's plus 3. He's got hold orders. So now he's at plus 4. And that's it. No, he's going to have more than that. Short charge. So it's a plus 6. Seven becomes 12, so that means, of course, that unit takes a loss. The Prussian unit takes a loss. What you may say, well, what are you doing that for? Well, I'm just trying to keep him tied up. Of course, he still has his he's still fresh, but and then here, same thing, except this is the Cuirassiers, so they've got the advantage. So I've got 5 against 8. So yeah, that's going to be 1 to 2. So we got a plus 2. They've got a hold, so that's plus 3. And short distance, plus 2 more, so that's plus 5. But we have heavy against other cavalry, so now it's minus 2, so they have a plus 3. Ooh, rolled 11, so that's a 14. So they do take a loss. And become tired. All right. So now this unit. Did I give him the elite? Wouldn't have mattered. Okay, so 8. All right, and we've got 4. That's 7. That's 19. 2 to 1. That's 16. So yeah, 2 to 1. That's only a minus 1. He's got hold orders, that's plus 1. He's elite, so that's plus 2. Minus 1 is plus 1. And then he's not attacked. So I guess it all depends on, is he turned that way or is he turned this way? I think he was turned that way. He's in his flank. I don't remember where he was turned. I think he was, probably was like this. So he's not in his flank. This is his flank back here. So plus 1. Attack for more than 1 hex, that's minus 1. Or charged. So now we're at 0. $19 to 8. Yeah. So we're at 0, and then we're going to have short distance charge. So that's going to be a +2. Rolled a 9, 10, 11. So somebody's got to take a loss. Guess it can be these Lancers. All right. Of course, they've got a whole turnover. All right. We draw another activation cube. And, oh, it's French. Which means, what do we got left in here? Okay, so we're going to have 4 green, 1 blue. Alright, so Second Dragoons. Could activate them again. Second Dragoons. That's going to be Marat here, here, there. Third Dragoons, they got retire orders. I could retire them. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to use this to activate the third Dragoons to give them retire orders. And so this is Eylau here. And so they're going to retire to, they want to get back to where they can rally in the next hour. So that means they're going to pull back. They actually can move, let's see, one and a half times their movement potential. So Eylau here, he's going to turn around and go back this way. So he's got a movement of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And turn back. And of course, that's what this unit's going to do. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn around right there. This one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This guy turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turns. This one here. Turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one turn. He turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it turns like that. And that's it. Okay. Next cube. Okay, it's Russian. So 5th Division. What is that? They haven't done anything? What's the 4th Division done? He's only activated once. Let's activate. We're going to activate Korf, the right wing cavalry. So we've got these guys have already, they've already charged. This guy hasn't. This guy hasn't. This guy has. This guy over here. Okay. So this cuirassier here is going to charge right here. And let's see, I'll have to roll for this. I got to roll for this Cossack. It's got to be greater than 8. 7, so no, he can't. And then this guy here that's with Korf himself, Korf gets to adjust the die roll. So we get a -1. Right now would be a +1, right? So yeah, that's the greater than 8. So I roll an 8 plus Korf is 9. So basically he can move here. And why not? Fourth will go with him. So he'll be charging there. This unit here, what's this unit got? Yeah, both of those. Well, it's got 5. He's got only 5. That would be a short charge though. Plus it's uphill. And I had Corf was here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These two guys are out of command. This one and this one. He was here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So both of these guys are in command. Okay. So right here is where then I could do if this guy decides this guy's going to activate. Right here. Now he has to decide if he's going to go to a square. Okay. And he's in late unit, so square roll +2. Distance to the cavalry is 2, so that's -2. And he rolled a 5, let's see, 6, 7, 8. 8 or more, what I needed. So he goes to square. Schmitz goes here. Which means that one involved 2. And that's their target. These guys are Prussians, so I could have moved them. Shoot. Okay. This guy's got 4. Yeah, I think I'm stopped right there. Alright, so, okay, over here, this unit here can provide supporting fire. He's in a square though, so it's only a strength of 2, and that's considered defensive fire. Snow -1, defensive fire +1, so it's just straight up. And I rolled an 8, it's not enough. So, okay, so we've got 4 strength here. Here we've got 6. Over here we've got 5. So that's an 11 to 4. So that's going to be 3 to 1. That's -2. Okay. So Seth's in attack mode. Okay. He's not elite. Charged for more than 1x. So now we're at -3. Okay. Alright. They're not fatigued, but they are going uphill. So that's +2. So now we're at -1. Now if I want to use the heavy cavalry, then I would have to use the short charge, because he's actually was adjacent. So alright, so we're gonna have a -1. Oh, a 3. Alright, so we've got a loss and a retreat. Alright. So he was at 9, so he's got to retreat 4. Okay. And then somebody can come up, but of course they're both going to be flipped over. What's he got? I think I'll bring this guy up like that. Alright, so okay, let's go to the next one. So we got this one. Okay. That's strength of 5. Strength of 8. So that's going to round up to 1 to 2. So that's +2. He's got attack orders. The defender has attack orders. So it's +2, but then leadership rating is a 1. So now it's just a +1. And he's not up the hill. He's on the same level. Okay. So we've got 8, 9. So nobody loses anything except the fact that Cossacks become tired. Alright, and then the last one. Say, this guy here is tired. So I can include this guy as part of the attack on this one. So he's got a strength of 6, and he's not up the hill. All right, so we're gonna have 8 and 8 is 16, against 6. That's going to round up to 3-1. Yep. So that's going to be -2. Attack by more than 1 hex, -3. And heavy cavalry against other cavalry, -2. So we've got a total of -5. It wasn't a short charge. Eight becomes 3. So okay, so they're going to lose. Okay. We're going to lose 1. Okay, and retreat 3 hexes. Like that. And then someone can advance. It's going to be this one. And it wants to turn this way. Okay. Next activation is French, which means the last 3 in here are ignored. So this is the last activation for this turn, this hour. So I think what I want to do